Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the channel. Thunder Ducky here. I got another Mr. Beast video for you. It's been a hot minute since I did a Mr. Beast video, so I thought I would go ahead and do one. It's not new news. I'm going to be perfectly honest with you. This news has been out there for a hot minute. If you have been keeping track of any of the issues in which he has been accused or associated with, if you will, then this is not news at all. But what makes it interesting is it throws Amazon right into the mix as well. So, ladies and gentlemen, make sure you like, you comment, subscribe, turning on your bell notifications so you know whenever I do a video or a live stream. And ladies and gentlemen, if you'll do me a favor, and if there's a specific game that you want to see me play, consider going to this Cash App username right here, maybe donate $1 or whatever the case might be, and I will be sure to put it towards any game or piece of technology you want me to put towards, whether it's a new Xbox, PlayStation, camera, microphone, monitor, whatever the case might be. Just know that every single dime that you guys give me for donation purposes will go directly back to the channel. So with that, ladies and gentlemen, don't forget to check out right there, money sign, Ducky, Thunder, capital D, and capital T. And let's go ahead and hop into this. I got 2 articles, I believe, I'm going to read. And one of them is from Daily Mail. And we're going to go ahead and get into it. I don't know why it's popping up that ad because I don't have that turned on. And this one is simply titled, Mr. Beast Faces Shock Allegations in Class Action Suit from Contestants on New Prime Video Show Beast Games. Okay, YouTuber Mr. Beast is being sued by former contestants of his upcoming game show over allegations of chronic mistreatment, including sexual harassment. The 26-year-old, real name Jimmy Donaldson, is the target of a class action lawsuit along with Amazon, who picked up the show. 5 participants of the forthcoming Beast Games are suing the internet personality, alleging unreasonable, unsafe, and unlawful employment conditions. They claim production teams maintained the strictest control over them, including removing their belongings and withholding food, water, and medical care to the extent that several contestants were hospitalized for dehydration. They also accused the YouTuber of fostering a toxic and hostile work environment, particularly for female participants, as a result of boys will be boys working conditions seemingly promoted by Mr. Donaldson, per the filing. Oh, that was a weird break, but okay, here we go. I wanted to join because I was a fan of Mr. Beast and his videos made me smile during the COVID pandemic, one female said. I expected to be challenged, but I didn't think I would be treated like nothing, less than nothing. And as one of the women, I can say it absolutely felt like a hostile environment for us. We honestly could not have been respected less as people, much less employees, if they tried. In one example, the filing site, instructions from a handbook said to be used by Donaldson's company entitled How to Success in Mr. Beast Production. That's very bad grammar. The alleged document encourages staffers to empower the boys by looking the other way on inappropriate behavior. If talent wants to draw a dick on the whiteboard in the video or do something stupid, let them. Really do everything you can to empower the boys when filming and help them make content. Help them be idiots, the alleged handbook states. The Beast Games were marketed as a competition of 1,000 competitors for a $5 million cash prize, billed as the largest ever in TV and streaming history, which would bring in a lot of viewers. But the plaintiffs allege unpaid wages and expenses, arguing that they were intentionally misclassified to circumvent California's employment laws. By the way, California has really loose employment laws. Just to let you know. Additional claims include that they were denied proper meal or rest breaks and that contestants suffered emotional distress as well as physical injuries. The contestants were exposed to dangerous circumstances and conditions as a condition of their employment, the lawsuit states. As local news reported, many contestants found it was the poor set conditions rather than the challenges themselves that proved to be the main difficulty. The filing states Daily Mail, work on your English. The filing states competitors were penned into enclosed spaces with under conditions where they were underfed, overtired, and competing in stressful and exhausting challenges for a cash prize that could change their lives. Beast Games was announced back in March, with candidates asked to submit applications. The release date has yet been made public. While participants knew upon signing the contract at the production's inception that they were facing a potentially long and challenging competition, they alleged getting a lot more than they bargained for. Attorneys for the anonymous Mr. Beast Games contestants said in a statement about the lawsuit. Several contestants ending up hospitalized, while others reported suffering physical and mental complications while being subjected to chronic mistreatment, degradation, and, for the female contestants, hostile working conditions. The lawsuit was filed on the same day Rolling Stone published an investigation in which former contestants described hazardous work conditions, which echoed many of the lawsuit's claims. The filing alleges that Beast Games production was so void of standards of reasonable care that Mr. Beast allegedly offered to cover the contestants' therapy. The document demands that Donaldson's company pay the alleged unpaid expenses and wages, as well as unspecified amount of damages. DailyMail.com has contacted Mr. Beast and Amazon for comment. Oh, that's the end of the article. What is all this? Okay, don't go to Daily Mail, because apparently Daily Mail has a whole lot of fluff, and you don't want fluff. You want the comment or the article. I mean, you don't want to deal with all that other extra shit. So people are suing Mr. Beast, and they're also suing Amazon. Now, let me be perfectly clear on a couple of points. The first point is there's potential that this was something that they knew. Again, this is $5 million against a certain amount of time. Now, a lot of people aren't going to make $1 million, let alone $5 million within a year. So the time frame doesn't really add up in the regards that they should know that they're getting into something. Because he had one or a couple where he said if you don't leave the circle for X amount of days, you get X amount of money. You don't get a bathroom break. You don't get to go eat something. You don't get to go do any of that shit. That's why it's edited. However, this is a show, and the show has to be expanded, has to have some fluff, it has to bring some substance that you're going to see a whole lot more backlog than you would for a Mr. Beast video. Am I excusing anything that he might have allegedly done? No. Underfeeding somebody can lead to death. Under allowing them to rest or whatever, same thing. We don't know the extent of these games. We don't know if this is going to be a, what was that game? A show called Squid Games. We don't know if it's going to be different games per episode, the continuation of a couple of different games over a couple of different episodes, or one game over the extent of the season. However, I'm also going to put out there that there has been a lot of comments or allegations made by women, because we had the whole Me Too movement, Believe All Women, and then we had a lot of women come out with false accusations, which dampened the actual accusations of women that actually went through something like that. It diminished what they had to say, because a lot of people were just spouting shit that didn't necessarily happen, or blowing things out of proportion, which damages what other women have to go through or that they had to say because they actually went through something like that. All in all, ladies and gentlemen, it's a shit sandwich. We don't know what Mr. Beast has done. We don't know what Mr. Beast will do. We don't know anything. But with the Chris Tyson issues of sexualizing children, through the lolly art, and then of course Daphne Keene, the actress who played X-23 in Logan, and then just came back for Deadpool and Wolverine, who was an underage child at the time, I would like to add. Mr. Beast isn't looking very good. And Amazon's not looking very good right now because they are having issues with their Warhammer 40K show, with the introduction of the female Custodes, which goes against a huge amount of lore and backstory telling. And also Henry Cavill is rumored to be walking away from this production, which really sucks for him, because this is something he's really wanted to do for a very, very long time. And not only does it suck for him, but for people that have been part of the Warhammer 40k lore, which I have not, have been wanting a show or a movie or whatever come to the big screen or TVs or whatnot so they can appreciate a show or see what a show could potentially bring as opposed to playing games. So Amazon's got themselves in a pickle. Mr. Beast has had himself in a pickle due to the allegations with Chris Tyson and then his outstanding inability to respond to those allegations, and also commenting that he wasn't going to respond to any of the allegations until all the allegations were put out there. Ladies and gentlemen, let me know what you thought down in the comments below. Do you think Mr. Beast will be able to walk away from this? Do you think this lawsuit could potentially dampen his image even more, affect his viewership along with the Chris Tyson stuff? Let me know down in the comments below, and I will catch you guys in the next video. Do not forget to like, comment, subscribe, share this out with friends or family. Don't forget to donate at that Cash App link. $ Ducky with a capital D, Thunder with a capital T. Any games you want to see me play, and I'll catch you later.